I only need you to pause beside me for these 2 minutes, so I may speak to you about what is happening in your body and in the hidden places where you have silently endured for far too long. My beloved child, do not rush past this word as though it were only an ordinary call among the countless sounds pressing in around you. Let your mind become still. Let your breathing slow. And let your heart open before my tenderness. I have not called you here to make you afraid, nor have I placed a warning before you to make you tremble. I call you with mercy, with the love of a father who sees that you have tried too hard, endured too long, and many times told yourself you were still all right, while inwardly you were weary to the very end. You did not stop at this moment by chance. There are encounters I arrange very quietly, without noise, without display. Yet they carry the power to awaken the faith that has been sleeping within you. Perhaps you have passed through so many days that felt the same that you began to think today would be no different. You wake up, carrying old worries, continuing through what must be done, continuing to hide the heaviness behind a calm appearance. But my child, I see what others do not see. I know the sudden waves of exhaustion that confuse you. I know the nights when you lie down, yet your body does not truly rest. I know the moments when you feel an invisible pressure pressing upon your chest, your shoulders, and your thoughts, making you unable to feel light as you once did. Therefore, hear me in peace. Not every heaviness comes to destroy you. Sometimes it appears like a bell calling you back to me. So you will not continue living as though you must hold everything up by yourself. I do not want you to neglect your body, nor do I want you to ignore the signs that need to be cared for with wisdom. If you are unwell, seek the help you need. Cherish the life I have placed within you, and care for yourself with gratitude. But at the same time, I want you to understand that you do not only need outward rest, you need to be strengthened from within, covered by the peace that the world cannot create for you by itself. You have asked yourself many times why you are so exhausted, why the joy you once knew feels distant. Why? There are days when nothing has even begun, and yet your heart already feels drained, dry. I know those questions. I know you have tried to find answers by staying silent, enduring, doing more, thinking more, worrying more. But my child, there are things that make you more worn down, the more tightly you brace yourself to hold them. There are pressures that grow heavier in the darkness, the longer they remain hidden. There are wounds that are not healed by time alone if you do not allow my light to touch them. Today, I desire to enter those hidden corners, not to judge you, but to clear away what has made your heart heavy. I know you are afraid of being weak. You fear that if you admit your weariness, you will no longer be the strong person others believe you are. But my beloved child, true strength is not always standing upright without ever trembling. True strength is knowing how to return to me when you no longer have enough strength to continue by yourself. I do not condemn your tears. I do not dismiss the nights when you whispered prayers for just a little more peace. I heard you, even when your prayer was nothing more than a broken breath. I was near you, even when you felt as though you were standing alone in a cold emptiness. There are things being untied within you that your eyes have not yet seen. There are old knots in your heart that I am touching with tenderness. There are fears that have clung to you for so long that your body has become accustomed to tension. Your mind has become accustomed to guarding itself, and your heart has forgotten what true rest feels like. But I say to you, you were not created to live forever in a state of exhaustion. You were not called to walk with your shoulders always bent down. I placed a good purpose within you, and I will not allow weariness, dark days, or the whispers of disappointment to steal what I have sown in you. The adversary may try to sow fear, doubt, confusion, and discouragement along your path. It wants you to think your body is too weak, your heart too tired, your future too far away, and the promise for you too great to become true. But listen to my voice above every other voice. I did not create you to be defeated by dark seasons. I did not call you out of the night only to abandon you halfway. I am the one who goes before you, walks beside you, and lifts you when your steps tremble. What I have placed upon your life cannot be erased simply because you are passing through a difficult season. In this moment, place your hand upon the place where you feel the greatest heaviness, and let your heart say to me, Father, I am here. You do not need to speak long words. You do not need to prove that you are worthy enough. You only need to open your heart like a small door opening toward the light. Let my peace pass through every layer of anxiety within you. Let my love cover the parts that have been wounded by disappointment, pressure, and loneliness. Let me remind you that your body is not a forgotten place, but a place where I can still bring support, restoration, and rest. If you have ever cried out for a breakthrough, do not think I did not hear. Breakthrough does not always begin with a loud sound. Many times, it begins in 2 quiet minutes. When you stop running from your own weariness and allow me to enter. Many times, it begins with a breath that feels a little lighter, a thought that feels a little less afraid, a small faith rekindled in the middle of the long night. Do not despise quiet beginnings. In my hand, even a small seed can become shade for the days ahead. So, my beloved child, remain with me a little longer. Do not let distraction pull you away from the place of peace that is opening before you. Do not let your heart become hardened because you have waited so long. I am calling your name with affection, not with anger. I am reminding you to care for your body. Guard your heart and walk in awareness. What you are going through is not the end. This may be the place where I begin to renew you from within, so you may continue forward with clearer wisdom, a lighter spirit, and greater steadiness in my love. If you believe that I am speaking to you, let your Amen become a gentle agreement, not a hurried habit, but a door opening to trust. Say it with a heart ready to be upheld, healed, guided, and brought into rest. I have not come to sow fear. I have come to bring you back beneath the shadow of my peace. I will not let you collapse in loneliness. I place my hand upon you and remind you that you belong to me. Tonight, rest in my care, for I am still fighting for you with enduring love. And what I have ordained for you remains whole in my light. You have felt before as though you were standing very close to something great, yet did not know how to step into it. That feeling was not random, nor was it a meaningless confusion within your heart. I myself placed that quiet awareness within you so you would understand that your life does not revolve only around what your eyes can see. And it is not limited by the doors that once closed, the rejections that once hurt you, or the seasons of waiting that made you wonder whether goodness would still come. You have been standing at the edge of a great transition, but I did not allow you to touch it immediately because I was arranging all things in places you could not see. While you thought everything was silent, I was working. While you thought the curtain was still closed, I was preparing the stage. While you asked why the answer was slow in coming, I was perfecting both the gift and the one who would receive it. My beloved child, the reason some things seemed delayed was not because I forgot you, but because I never placed something great into the hands of a heart that has not been made steady. I was not only preparing the blessing for you, I was preparing you for the blessing. I taught you patience in the season when no one saw you. I trained you to keep your heart soft even when you were treated harshly. I lifted you through nights when you thought you had no strength left, so that when abundance comes, it will not lead you astray, cause you to forget your source, or turn what I give into something that pulls you away from me. Every season of waiting has a purpose. Every quiet space carries instruction, and every tear has been gathered by me into your plan of restoration. Now, what I have prepared and the person you have become are drawing near to one another according to the time I have ordained. There are walls before you that cannot be moved by your own strength, cannot be broken down by money, talent, or human effort alone. There are doors that have been shut by fear, by rejection, by old patterns passed from generation to generation, and by false beliefs that made you think you were only allowed to live within limits. But I am sending my holy messengers to carry out what I have spoken. I am loosening invisible locks. I am shaking the walls that have stood there for too long. I am breaking the heavy words that once covered your family, your mind, and your ability to receive. What once blocked you from moving forward will no longer hold authority over you as before. Because when I open a way, no obstacle can stand forever before my will. You are standing at a sacred intersection, where unusual provision meets deep healing, where what you need outwardly is joined to what I am restoring inwardly. What is coming to you is not only money, not only a number, not only a change in circumstance that allows you to breathe in relief for a moment. I am restoring to you the dignity that was wounded, the joy that was stolen, the peace that was disturbed, and the feeling of being loved that you once lost amid long, weary days. I do not give to you only so you may have more. I give so you may be rebuilt in steadiness. I do not lift you up only so others may see. I lift you up so you yourself may understand that you were never the one forgotten at the edge of your own story. I saw the day you were betrayed. I saw your eyes grow quiet when someone you trusted caused you pain. I saw the night you turned your face toward the darkness and thought perhaps no one truly stays. I saw the times you tried to smile while your heart was heavy inside. The moments when you had to encourage yourself to stand, even though no words of comfort felt strong enough. But my child, I never left you in those moments. I did not stand far away to observe your suffering. I was closer than your breath, patiently keeping you through every stretch of road you thought you could not survive. I waited for the right time, not to prove anything to those who mocked you, but to reveal that my word over your life always has more power than every denial spoken by human beings. What you have gone through was not punishment. Do not let old pain convince you that I am angry with you, that I have abandoned you, or that I allowed you to be crushed because you were not good enough. No, my beloved child, much of that journey was preparation. I used seasons of being misunderstood to teach you not to place your worth in applause. I used closed doors to keep you from places not meant for you. I used delay to nurture within you a faith that does not depend on human deadlines. I used difficult roads to make you able to distinguish between what is merely attractive on the outside and what truly brings life to you. Therefore, when what I release comes, you will recognize that it is not only a blessing, but an answer crystallized from an entire journey. I want you to remember this: my timing is always complete. I do not hurry according to the pressure of fear within you, nor am I late in the way you once worried I might be. I do not arrive too early to place in your hands what you are not yet ready to hold. And I do not arrive too late, causing what belongs to you to slip from my hand. Every movement of mine is tied to the purpose I have placed upon your life. At times you thought I was silent, but in truth, I was arranging. At times you thought you had been left behind, but in truth I was positioning you. At times you thought others had gone far ahead of you, but in truth I was teaching you to walk according to my rhythm, not run after the noise of life. You once thought a few doors had closed forever, but I prepared another door outside your expectations. That door does not need permission from those who once doubted you. It does not depend on the voices of those who looked down on you. It is not locked by your past, nor is it blocked by the mistakes you have repented of and overcome. Upon that door is a mark meant for you, not because you created it by your own strength, but because I called your name before you realized you were chosen. You are not an ordinary person wandering through life without direction. You are the child I cherish, the one I am leading into the portion prepared by my love and wisdom. Right now, a light from heaven is covering you. Not the kind of showy light that makes you proud, but the sacred radiance of a life affirmed by me. Others may not understand you yet, may still doubt you, may only see you through the seasons when you fell, or the roads where you remained silent. But I see you with different eyes. I see what I placed within you. I see the endurance you do not boast about. I see your faithfulness in small things. I see the times you chose not to become bitter, even when you had reason to resent. And when I affirm you, no judgment from people can erase what I have declared. Heaven is bearing witness to your support and elevation. The things that once tried to hold you back are losing their strength. The dark voices that once sowed fear into you must become silent before my authority. The delays that once discouraged you are being turned by me into momentum. The years that seemed like loss are being gathered by me and turned into the foundation for a new season. So stand firm, my beloved child. Do not bow your head like someone defeated when I have called you to step out as one restored. Do not be afraid when the door opens, because I am the one who prepared it. Do not doubt when blessing comes, because I am the one who led it to you at the right time. You are entering a season where the things I promised will begin to touch your life. And when this happens, you will understand that I was never late, never forgot you, and never allowed your story to end in sorrow. Some of you have carried pain in your body for so long that you began to think it was part of who you are. You wake up with it, walk with it, work with it, pray with it. And on some nights you lie still in the darkness, trying to endure just a little more so you can make it through the next day. That pain has been with you so long that you no longer clearly remember what relief feels like. You have learned to smile even while weary within. I learned to say, "I am fine," even when every movement reminds you that you are being limited. But my beloved child, hear me speak clearly into your deepest place. I did not create you for pain to define you. I did not form you for sickness to name your future. I created you to live in freedom, in peaceful breath, in the support of grace, and in the light of the life I give. There were times when you identified yourself with what you were enduring. In your heart, you said, "This is my sickness. This is my pain. This is my fate." And little by little, you wore it like a garment too heavy, not knowing how to take it off. But I come to remind you that pain may be something you have experienced, but it is not your name. Sickness may have appeared in your journey, but it does not have the right to write the final chapter of your life. Weariness may have slowed you down, but it cannot erase the sacred mark I have placed upon you. You belong to me. Your body is not abandoned ground. It is a place I still care for, protect, and touch with my gentle power. I know every cell within you, every current of life, every heartbeat, every breath, every system quietly operating beyond your sight. No region of pain is hidden from my eyes. No disorder surprises me. No exhaustion exceeds my mercy. You may not have enough words to describe what you are enduring, but I understand even the sighs that have not become speech. You may not know where this weariness began, but I know its deepest root. And right now, I declare recovery, life, balance, and renewal over every part of you. I speak peace into what is inflamed and hurting. I speak light into what is darkened. I speak order into what is chaotic. I speak vitality into what is wearing thin. Perhaps you will feel my touch like a gentle warmth spreading through your body, like a deep breath suddenly becoming easier, like a stillness covering the place that was once tense. Perhaps you will only feel a very small space of peace, fragile, like the first beam of light slipping through a doorway after a long night. And perhaps you may not feel anything at all. But my child, do not let a temporary feeling become the measure of my power. Faith does not live by emotion. My healing does not always come with loud sound or radiant signs. Sometimes it begins quietly, like a seed cracking open beneath the soil, like clear water moving through dry ground, like dawn silently pushing the darkness away little by little. What your eyes have not yet seen does not mean I have not worked. What your ears have not yet heard does not mean heaven has been silent. I am acting, and you are invited to trust me even in the middle of the process. Then there are others among you who are not hurting in a place anyone can see, but are exhausted in the mind and emotions. You walk through each day with a hidden battle that those outside do not fully understand. Anxiety comes like an undertow, pulling you into endless thoughts. Fear whispers that the worst will happen. Sadness covers your heart like a thick fog, making the things that once brought joy feel far away. There are mornings when you open your eyes and already feel tired, not because your body has not rested, but because your mind has been fighting for too long. There are moments when you wonder whether you will ever feel light-hearted again, whether there will be a day when you wake without an invisible weight pressing upon your chest. My child, I do not take that battle lightly. I do not call you weak because you are tired. I do not blame you because there are times when you cannot smile. I do not stand far away judging the trembling within you. I draw near to lift you up. Tonight, I am stepping into the tangled rooms of your mind, where negative thoughts have echoed for too long, where painful memories have left deep marks, where old fears keep returning like darkness that refuses to leave. I come not to shame you for having endured, but to loosen every cord that has bound your peace. I am breaking the invisible chains of fear. I am silencing the voice that lied to you, saying you will never be healed, that you will always live in chaos. That joy has left you forever. No, my beloved child, that is not my voice. I do not speak to you through despair. I do not place upon you a sentence of brokenness. I call you by love, by life, by mercy that does not change. You are not losing your mind. You are not beyond hope. You are not abandoned in the maze of yourself. You are mine. And because you are mine, darkness has no right to claim ownership over you. I am renewing your mind with truth that is gentle yet full of power. I am teaching you to discern between the words of fear and the voice of peace. I am opening the windows of your heart again, so light may enter. I am replacing heavy thoughts with faith, chaos with order, exhaustion with strength. Little by little, perhaps you have forgotten what peaceful sleep feels like, but I can bring restful sleep back to you. Perhaps you have forgotten your natural smile, but I can cause joy to sprout again from the place that seemed dry. Perhaps you have become used to living with a heavy chest, short breath, and a mind stretched tight like a string. But I can teach you to breathe deeply in my rest. Not everything will be solved in one moment in the way you imagine. But right here, in this moment, I am beginning a holy work within you. I am not only healing the wound, I am restoring your ability to hope. I am not only calming fear, I am rebuilding steadiness within you. I am not only bringing you out of darkness, I am teaching you to walk in the light without trembling as you once did. Therefore, place your hand upon the place where your heart feels heavy and breathe slowly. Let my words sink into you like gentle rain soaking dry soil. You do not need to strain any longer to prove that you are strong. You do not need to hide your weariness before me. Bring your aching body to me. Bring your troubled mind to me. Bring the long days, the sleepless nights, the unclear results, and the fears you have not yet named to me. I am not shocked by anything you bring. I do not turn away because you need support again and again. I am your Father, and my heart remains open over you. From today on, do not call pain your identity anymore. Do not call sickness your future anymore. Do not call anxiety your home anymore. Do not call sadness your destiny anymore. I am writing a new word over your life. You are loved. You are upheld. You are protected. You are being restored. Healing may begin in silence, but it is still real. Peace may come like a very gentle breeze, but it still comes from me. Hope may be only a small spark, but in my hand, That spark is enough to lead you out of the long night. My child, believe that I am acting right now. I am closer than your pain, stronger than your fear, gentler than every wound you have suffered, and I will not let you go.